What up, y'all? It's your boy Knight2727 playing a little EA Sports UFC on the Xbox One. I will be playing online. This is a match versus Jon Jones, former extremely talented champion. It's a sad thing to see that drugs kind of got in the way. What was it, the cocaine and all that in his system, and him crashing up a car and all that, eventually gets stripped from the title. He's a young man with a lot of talent and really knows what he's capable of and capitalizes on his innovative, unorthodox striking system and just kind of really capitalize on that, dominate people. Alexander in real life was the only person that give him like a really close fight. Jones, I believe, lost the first 2 rounds and actually had to hurry up and get his act together in order to win. But I like Alexander Gustafsson in the game because he's not so overpowered. He's one of the top guys in the class, but you can obviously pick Jon Jones, who has a way higher overall, or you could pick Anderson Esparza Silva, which would be the best choices, I guess, if you're trying to stand up or whatever your goal is. If you feel my arms are too long, Alexander, he doesn't really have the greatest knockout power. I haven't been like knocking people out in like the first round or anything like that, but he's good because he's lanky. A good range. He's just well-rounded, good chin, but he just doesn't have the greatest of power, which is what I like, because then I have to play smart and I have to tactically pick you apart and break you mentally and be able to beat you. I have a lot of different styles, and I've always had a great mind for fighting, especially like I did like a little bit of a mix of everything karate-wise. My mom never like paid the money to keep me in one class for a long length of time, so I was able to experience different types and kind of merge things together. But it's definitely something good to have that kind of mindset. And for this, you kind of understand the system of the game. I was really good in EA Sports MMA, and I had 4 online championships at the same time. I believe that video is still on my YouTube channel to prove it. 4 online championships within different weight classes, and was actually defending some of them before I just kind of stopped playing. But with all of that, and then understanding the system of the game, like the striking isn't like UFC Undisputed series. It's more so like EA Sports MMA, so especially with the parries, you can parry the top strikes, and I don't parry often, but especially when I need to, I start to like parry more, and I feel like I'm getting better, because that's something that I kind of just refused to do for a while, and it was like a hole in my game. And I'm also like improving my ground game and stuff to be able to survive when people, that's their only option, to try to take you down and try to pin you down and just eventually hit you until you lose. Like, that's the only strategy. There's very rare time I've been like truly challenged online in the stand-up. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've lost by decision, and I've lost by that loophole in the ground game, and I've actually got knocked out a couple of times, but that was my mistake. In the early rounds, I need to be tactical and pick you apart and not throw excessive strikes that I know that are missing. I want to be able to tag you up and hit you on all levels. As you see, like my combos and like the things that I do, even if I get hit coming in, like I said in the other video, you absolutely have to commit and be smart. If you realize you got hit as you come in, you might as well score some damage right there, because if you get hit and then say, oh well, let me back off, well, now you just scored a hit and you didn't hit them back. If you're gonna hit me, I'm gonna damage you tenfold. I'm gonna hit you with a lot of combos. I dodged that, go for a knee, and knee was blocked, and I tried to toss in a jab to seem to get through. He caught me with that, so let's make him pay. Jab, uppercut, he caught me and backed up. Good knee, then a cross, then a left, and a cross, and just working him. Even though he's hit me a couple times, from that knee and the strikes, all of that, I've already surpassed and done more damage to him. And people, catch him with nice head kicks, I stumble him back. Oh, and boom, right there. Spin kick. It's the consistent damage that I consistently pepper my opponents with. But once again, I'm into ITE2727. Don't forget to subscribe.